Hello everybody, it's Andrew Hutchings here after a night staying out until 6 in the morning, which not the best thing to do, and drinking lots of alcohol also not the best thing to do. And this video is about cool things about having muscle. Now, I'm a bit fat right now, like really I am. Yeah. But I still have muscle. So I was at a club last night here in Belarus. Bar, club, whatever you want to call it. Whatever. I'm not an expert on whatever exactly they're supposed to be. And they had these long tables, and you could stand on the tables and dance. Now, I went on one of the tables, and I was just looking around for a while. I just figured, hey, why not stand on the table? Like, other people are on the tables. There was a Chinese guy on the table doing his dancing, and I figured, I'm going to go on there too, and I'll be higher up than everybody else and just have a better view. By the way, Chinese people in Belarus, kind of like at universities in the United States, they tend to be rich Chinese people. Like, they're students, but they drive around BMWs and cars that cost more than $100,000, just so you know. So I was standing on the table too, just looking around and stuff. And a guy came and told me something. It was super loud, so I couldn't really hear what he said, but I understood that he wanted me to get off. So I got off, got another drink, decided to take my shirt off and just have a white undershirt, a wife beater. And then I went back on the table. Because, I'm not an idiot. I do understand the idea that they want people that are going to enhance the club or bar or whatever you want to call it on the tables. That's why they liked the very energetic Chinese guy who was doing all his stuff. And other people, but I noticed him the most because he was like dancing the most and stuff. Also, table near where I was Chinese table with wealthy Chinese. So I go back on the table, and first I'm just standing around. Yeah, I'm pretty much just standing around again. Guy comes to kick me off, but then the woman in charge of the club comes and tells him, no, and hands me 2 sparkler fireworks so that I can wave them around and stuff. And that was the start of me being the celebrity of the club. All because I had moderate-sized muscles. And now, of course, on camera right now, they look really not very good. And I am too fat. And it doesn't help that I probably had, an extra 1,500 calories worth of alcohol last night. So that's not good. Yeah, just because I had moderate-sized muscles, I became the celebrity of the club. I did actually start dancing a little from time to time, and so many people took photos of me. People wanted to dance with me. But I went like this because to learn a little bit about dancing, I watched Ziz, and I saw that he does his dancing I did some handstands on the tables, but the ceiling was actually a little bit too low, so my feet would touch the ceiling. And yeah, that's a cool thing that once you have some decent-sized muscles, you can be kind of like a celebrity at places, just because you have decent-sized muscles. Really, so many people wanted to take photos, or dance, or have me dance with them and take photos, or have me go like that. Very cool to be a celebrity, but too bad they didn't give me free drinks as if I were a girl, because clubs tend to do that for girls. So maybe if you get big enough and shredded enough as a guy, you can get free drinks. I don't know. That would be cool, because I don't like paying for drinks, and this place was expensive. But I had a good time, stayed there for many hours, so it makes sense that I went through many drinks and many dollars. But yeah, just cool thing. Like once you have that muscle and you're at places, people aren't used to it, and you're like a celebrity. Like really, I was thinking that I should come back to that place and ask if they want to hire me to be like dancer person at their club. I mean, probably they wouldn't because they tend to only hire girls, but you know, some places hire guys too. But I would need to lose some weight. But when you wear the wife beater, they can't see that your abs aren't very visible. They just see your bulging biceps, which don't look good on camera, but trust me, in person they do look pretty big. Yeah, they really do not look good on camera. So yeah, that is all, and I may as well toss in there that there's a misconception that it's really easy to get girls in like Belarus, Ukraine, and Russia as a foreigner. Number one, if you don't speak Russian, it's going to be very hard. Number two, even if you do speak Russian, it's going to be very hard. It's going to be pretty similar to where you came from. Just saying. Yes, I do have my fiancée wife, but I like to do social experiments. Yeah. But I will admit that I didn't know quite what to do in my social experiment for the best looking girl in the club. Also, I hadn't drank very much or started being the celebrity of the club when I saw that one. Oh yeah, check out my website, andrewhutchins.com, where you can hire me for consultations, training plans, coaching, whatever. Not medical advice though, because that would be illegal. But remember, it's not medical advice if I don't tell you to do it. If I just give you the information, it's medical information, not medical advice. And that is legal.